Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com here with a very special delivery from Postman Fro. It's the Nikon Z9. That's right, this is a production unit Z9. It may be the first one in anybody's hands that's a production unit, if not the first. I say may because you never know if it is actually the first one. So what this video is all about is to do an unboxing and a sniff test to show you what's inside the box and give you a little bit more information. If you're looking for our preview video, which was, what's that, an hour long, Steven? Yep. Something like an hour long, you can click the link down below to check out our preview where we took this out into the real world. But this isn't a review yet because it just showed up, and that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple weeks. So I've got a letter here. Let's open it up and see what it says. Dear Jared, dear Mr. Polin, that's me. They called me Mr. Polin. I'm just gonna skip to the bottom here. We think your audience will be very excited to hear what you have to say and have total faith that the latest Nikon flagship model will impress you with its speed. And this is marketing mumbo jumbo. That's what they're doing. This is propaganda right here. So I don't want to read all that to you, but I'll read this to you. In celebration of record pre-orders, we have enclosed a custom I Shoot Z t-shirt that you may feel free to give away to your community or to keep it for yourself. Yeah, anyway, thank you, and let me know if you have any questions. Your friend, Madeline K. Right there, Steven. Madeline K. Oh, that's great. A new t-shirt. Let's see what this t-shirt looks like. You know what it looks like to me, Steven? What? A lawsuit. I Shoot Z. I wonder if they got permission from me to do that. Or anybody else for that matter. Here we go. They're trying to win me over with a Nikon Z shirt. Look, oh, it says Nikon on the sleeve, and it says I Shoot Z. Yeah, I don't know so much about that. Who makes it? Gildan. You know what they say about Gildan, Steven? What? Not very good material. That's going over there for now. We'll probably put it on a mannequin later and use it for some tests. All right, now let's get to the unboxing and sniff test. This is the box that we have. Inside the top flap, we've got some manuals, Nikon Z user manual, Z9. We got Manuel del Usuario, Z9 in Spanish. And we've got our card that says this is number 2739. So we'll see which version, not version, but how early of a model I have, which is probably pretty darn early. So let's get out the accessory box, put that here, take all that out so we can get to the actual camera. We're gonna show you what you get. Take this out. Oh boy, this is what we really, oh my God, that's heavy. It's not even my brother. Let's put that gently down over there because we need to use that later. We're gonna put that there. We've got a USB-C to USB-A cable. We've got some plastic attachment for tethering. We've got the battery, good. We've got, wow, is this the charger? How small did they make this charger? Back in the day, they used to give you two charger, like a double charger. Canon still does that. Wow, much smaller. I prefer this over the double charger for traveling. Look, you charge one, you charge the other, you just swap it out, so that's fine. Oh, I know how they made it smaller. The power brick thing is a little larger this time. Not a problem at all. I'm totally fine with that. So anyway, I like the small nature of it. This is much better than having two, the double brick. I don't like the double brick. It's just too big at this point. We've got a Nikon Z Strap, which is going over there. And let's move some of this stuff right here because this is what we've all been waiting for a super duper duper long time. This is the first look, unboxing of a real deal production unit Z9. There it is. Oh, it smells like Captain EO. All right, let's see what number we have here. I actually have to flip the screen all the way up and kind of out of the way to get to this. There it is. Oh, you can barely see it's 2739. So it's either the 739th or 2739th. Now, if they got 2,700 of these bad boys made, good for them, because they're definitely all sold. So yeah, it's a Nikon. Feels great in the hands. It felt great in the hands when I was shooting it. Let me jump in here real quick to remind you that the Super Huger Mega Camera giveaway is coming to an end at the end of this month. Now, if you're not familiar with what it is, you still have time to enter to win up to $4,999 of my own money to shop for anything you want at Allen's Camera, even a Z9. You just will need to kick in an extra 500 bucks. But hey, that's not bad to get a Z9 for about 500 bucks. Head on over to bit.ly/megafro2021 to get entered for free. Now, if you purchase or have already purchased any of the Fro Pack presets, you will score extra entries on the back end. But again, you do not need to make a purchase to win, but if you do, you can score some extra entries. Now, let's get back to the video. You're not gonna see a review from us right away. We're gonna take our time, just like we've done with the R3. We've taken our time with the R3. I've done a ton of shoots over the last couple of months since I've had this with it. I've already done a ton of shoots with the A1 since that came out first, and now we have the Z9. It's time to do a bunch of shoots with that before, we can't rush into it. I know other people are gonna rush it out there and give you like a week. Oh, we had it for a week, we did our shoot, we ran it through our tests. Nah, I wanna use it in the real world. That's why Friday, I'm supposed to be shooting a concert. What band is that, Steven?
The Starting Line.
The Starting Line. I always confuse them with Taking Back Sunday, but it's the Starting Line. I plan on using this camera there, connect the Atomos to it so that you can see everything that's happening inside of the viewfinder. That's a great thing that the Nikon allows us to do, that the Canon doesn't allow us to do, and we get a clean out with the A1. But I'm excited to use this because I was a Nikon shooter for a long time, and we know that it's gotten much better from our preview. The autofocus has gotten super duper close, right? It's gotten a million times better than where it was before. But again, this isn't a review right now. This is just telling you what I'm thinking about, what I hope to do. Now, nothing has changed on the body since we've had it. Now, what did I shoot before? I went out and we shot some football. So we had a quarterback throwing passes to a wide receiver. We had some rugby people running down the field to see how the autofocus worked. We did boxing, which was definitely fun to shoot because it was low light. We pushed the ISO to like 16,000 and it looked fantastic. The autofocus was a little wonky in certain situations, so I want to see if they made the changes that we suggested when we were testing it out in the firmware. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can lock onto the subject's face and not have a distraction get in the way and have it shift focus. That's something that we need to see. But Nikon said that they sold a ton of these. That's why they came out with a t-shirt. But really, they did move a lot of these, a lot of pre-orders. Now, I'm sure people are gonna be a little upset that they're not gonna get theirs very soon because there is the chip shortage. I'm happy that we were able to get it here. And my goal is to take it to the concert and shoot it, find some sports, indoors, outdoors, do portraits, do everything that I can. I wanna live with the camera because that's the only way to really, truly test it, is use it in the real world and not just sit here in the studio and shoot charts. We're not chart shooters. And after I get some shoots under my belt with this, we will do our comparison that we always do with flagships or every camera that comes out. We're gonna put the R3, the Z9, and the A1 up on the table. Oh, and also, we might as well go ahead and do one of those head-to-head comparisons with the autofocus where we line them up side by side with the same lens. We have 51.2 for everything, right?
Yeah.
We also have a 24-70, except the Sony's is an older 24-70. So it's not exactly easy to get everything exact to do a side-by-side comparison for the autofocus, but we're gonna do it so that we can film what the EVF sees so that we can just look at it and share it with you and show you how they are all working. Now, there's one thing left to do before I wrap up this unboxing and sniff test. That is the wind tunnel test. Let's see how it does in the wind tunnel test because it is like a brick wall. Well, I would say if it's trying to defend from the wind, it passed, and if it was trying to be, aerodynamic, it failed. So it did one of both. So you get this. So what questions do you have? What would you like to see me shoot? What would you like to see me test out? Let me know down below. Thank you very much for watching. Jared, Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.